Okay, hello class. All right, so in this video we're going to work on resetting or refreshing our chat list when a message comes, because right now a message can go quite right. Like if we send a message to this user, for example, it's gonna arrive and I can also reply, how are you? It's working correct right now. But if, for example, I deselect a conversation or unselect it, if I send a message saying update, nothing is going to show in our chat list. So what we want now is we also want to refresh this anyway, so we can see our new messages, our unread count, which we're going to do it later. But for now, let us just work on refreshing this all the time when a message comes. So let's go back to our Visual Studio. Then in our chat box here, I commented everything, and I'm going to do this for all the source code so it can be easy for you to read through. So here in our broadcasted message event, you're going to emit an event, this emit to, here just type chat hyphen list, this one, and make sure it's the same name as the blade file, not this name here of the component. So next, the next argument is going to be the name of the listener that we're targeting. So here just type refresh. We had done this in the previous video, so just do the same one, refresh. This one is targeting. If you go back to the chat list in here in the component, we have this refresh that is going to refresh the component for us automatically. So let's go back now. On cake here, let's select home. In here, let's select cake so we can send a message. Here I can say hello. It's gonna work. But if I come back now and then I try to send a message again saying how are you, you see now it's also updating here in real time, and the time here it's saying how are things. All right, so here it's working fine. Things are now updating in real time. And now, so let's work on this so that when we click, it's gonna reset the values back to now, both for the chat box and the send message component. So let's go back, and then in here, let's go back to our chat box.blade. Okay, so in here in our chat box at the end here, just create another script. All right, let's $sign there, type document on click. Here we're gonna target which element, chat return. Now let's just check what name it holds actually, so we can avoid any errors. Here if you go to our chat box in the header, this one here is called return. We're gonna use this class. So let's go back. At the bottom here, let's just type a dot and return. Since it's a class, type a dot, comma there, create a function, open brackets, outside the brackets create some create brackets. Here close that with a semicolon. In here we're going to, when we click this return, we're going to emit an event, a livewire event, window dot livewire dot emit. So this event is going to be listened in many components, like two components, reset. So I'm not going to send any parameters. So just to test this, let's go to our chat box in here. Now let's go to our chat list. Let's create another listener here. After the refresh, just a comma, and then do reset. So at the bottom here, we're going to create another function. We're going to call this one reset. And then this one, what we're going to do with it is that we're going to reset two properties here. This is the receiver instance and the selected conversation. We're going to set the values to now. So here, this selected conversation will be equals to now, and then this receiver instance will be equals to now. All right, so where is this one coming from? Are we declaring at the right time? Okay, yeah, so it's giving an error here because I realize this is a reserved keyword, so we can't use this. We have to find another name. So let's just change this to reset component. Right, copy that. Should also set it here and go back to the chat box. Also change the name to reset component. So just to test if we're actually receiving this down here below, let's type dd here reset, so we can just check if we're actually resetting these values. So here let's go back, just refresh, because I added some JavaScript there. Here I select the conversation and then I click back. Alright, so we're actually resetting our values correctly. Let's do the same for our send message. Let's just copy this to set component, go back to send message. In here at the top, after at the top, paste that. Here, let us add another listener. Call this reset component. So we're going to target this one. Here, just remove the DD. Go back to chat list and also remove the DD. So in our send message here, we have selected conversation, yes, and we also have receiver instance set them to now. So this is it for this video. In the next video, I'm going to focus on marking the message as read because we have all these ticks, but we haven't yet touched them yet. So see you in the next video.